Hello everyone and welcome to Informatica support videos. I am Namrata from technical support team, and today in this video we will learn how to configure the address validation properties in content management service in IDQ. The agenda of this video would cover what is address validation, what are the prerequisites to use address validator transformation. This will be followed by a short demonstration. Address validation is an Informatica feature which is used to validate an address against a set of comprehensive reference address databases. It takes input as an address and it will validate whether that address is actually valid or not, and will return match scores or resolution codes against the degree of accuracy of the address. We can use address validation either through the on-premise address validator transformation in developer tool or through the cloud-based URL. The address validator transformation is a multi-group transformation which will take an input as the address and will give the output the validated address. It is also responsible to determine the accuracy of the address and will fix any errors or will standardize the address according to the postal authorities. The prerequisites to use the on-premise address validator transformation are a license key. A license key can be obtained by contacting Informatica shipping team. Next, we will require the address reference files. And then we have to set a few configurations in the content management service in IDQ. Let's move to the demonstration. Log into the admin console and navigate to the content management service processes tab. Here we have a few configurations under address validation properties. The first one is a license. This is a default dummy license that is available in the content management service. This cannot be used to validate any addresses. You have to contact the Informatica shipping team and they will be providing you with new licenses depending on your use cases. If you have multiple licenses, you can mention all of them separated by commas. The next option is the reference data location. This is a location on the server where we'll be placing the address reference files. By default, this would be the info home. We'll mention the absolute path. Info home, services, TQ content, AV, default. This is a default location available on the server. The files can be placed in this location. Next, we have a few options. The major three options are full preload, partial preload, and no preload. Any countries that are mentioned in the full preload would result in the complete address verification files being loaded into the memory. If you mention any countries in the partial preload, only the reference metadata and indexing structures will be loaded into the memory. No preload will not load any of the reference data files into memory. Full preload applies only to the cameo and batch reference files. Full preload geocoding refers to the geocoding address files. Suggestion list references to the suggestion list address files, and address code lookup will references to the address code lookup files. We can mention the ISO code for each of the countries over here. For example, with this, for USA and France, the complete address reference files will be loaded into memory. For Australia, only the metadata and the indexing structures will be loaded into memory. For all the other countries, none of the files will be loaded into memory. They will be read at runtime. Next, we have options called preloading method. By default, this is set to map. The max result count. When we use suggestion list, Address validator transformation will output number of suggestions for a particular address. This value limits the outputs that we can see. By default, this is set to 100. The default memory is set to 4 GB. The max address object count refers to the number of address validation instances that can run at a time. For example, if a mapping consists of more than 5 address validation transformations, only 3 of them will run. Max thread count, this is usually set to the number of CPUs available on the server. These are the minimum configurations that are required to use address validator transformation. Any change that is made to the CMS address validation properties, we have to recycle the content management service followed by the DIS. We're recycling the content management service. The content management service is available. We'll next recycle the DIS. The DIS is also available. Recycling the content management service and the DIS will ensure that the properties are updated and reflected. You can refer to the application service guide address validation properties page for more information on the CMS address validation properties. You can also refer to the following KB article. Do let us know for any further feedback at supportvideos@informatica.com. You can also reach out to us on our Twitter handle. Thank you for your time.